CZW Fake You TV, it's Robbie Marino, and I'm backstage with the new boss of CZW, Lobo. Excuse me, Lobo. Now, I've heard you say you've been very vocal about having a problem with whiners. Who are these whiners you're talking about, and what's your problem with them?
How did you get in here?
Through the door.
We have to do something about that. My problem with whiners in this company is just people running around like the Rockies, like Jeff Rocker, like Tide Street. They're running around in a company that I created. I never whined. I never complained. Did you hear me crying when I was bleeding to death in the cage of death? Did you hear me crying when my collarbone was shattered? When I was on the cover of the Daily News, when I was putting this company over? You never heard me cry. This whole night was a waste because of those two idiots in Japan, Zandig and Justice Payne.
Don't push! Don't push! What are you pushing me? What are you listening to? Hey boss, listen. Hey, boss. We just want to apologize for what happened. I want to apologize for Flash's actions, everything that's going on. You know, he's been tough times lately. You know,
even though it was Danny's fault, the match.
You know,
Danny screwed the whole match up, and you know, I'm apologizing for him. So.
And I'm apologizing for him. You know, he's been. You know.
You two seem sincere, and you seem like good kids.
Thank you.
So I'm going to do something for you that Zandig never did for you. I'm going to give you two the best present you ever had. Next show. Because I like you two. You're good people. Next show, I'm going to have a present for the both of you.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Thank you. God. Scary. Holy God.
You're gonna give them a tag team title shot before Nikki and Nate? I thought we had a deal.
I never said anything about giving them a title shot, dude.
Hello everybody and welcome to Fake You TV. My name is Eric Orjulo, along with John House,
the star of Fake You TV.
So be it, but what a show we have for you today. What an hour. First, we hear from Ruckus.
Ruckus? Like you say his name like I'm supposed to be impressed or something.
Well, keep in mind that Trent Acid and Johnny Kashmere are in the building tonight. They have returned from Japan.
And they have all the gold from Japan as well, Eric Arjulo.
Absolutely. Of course, we will also see Chris Devine and Quiet Storm along with Brian XL at ringside taking on the Hurricane Kid and the Towboy.
How is it going to feel to Divine Storm when they go down to the Ultraviolet Towboy and the Hurricane Kid on Fake You TV?
Let's talk about our main event. For the Iron Man Championship of CZW, anything goes. Nick Gage, the champion, who will be bringing tables. Nick Mondo, the challenger, who will be bringing a ladder. And of course, Reckless Youth, who will be bringing the violence.
I don't know what's gotten into the head of Reckless Youth bringing the violence, but he wants to bring a newfound respect to the Iron Man title. Can he get the job done? We'll find out tonight.
All this and more this week on Fake You TV.
Next Saturday, Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Breakaway Tavern, Route 13 in Smyrna, Delaware. We present Cage of Death 3. Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Cham Soccer Arena in Sewell, New Jersey on October 13th with an 8 p.m. bell time. For all the latest news on these and other upcoming events, check out the CZW website at combatzonewrestling.com.
I'm Matt Sapp, this is VD. I understand you got the biggest and best large pies around.
Where do the superstars of CZW eat when they're at the shore? Januzzi's Chelsea Pizza, located at 9404 Ventnor Avenue, Margate, New Jersey. For fast free delivery, call 822-1700. Not even Big Mac Smack can handle the pie. Januzzi's Chelsea Pizza. Ruckus could be making the biggest mistake of his career, being in there with the tag team perfectionists, the Backseat Boys, on a 2-on-1 situation.
Looks like Linus left his blanket in the locker room because I don't see a bat with Cashmere out of here tonight.
I've never seen Cashmere with a bat or use one in any of his matches.
We're about to find out how unbreakable the Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion really is. We're about to find out how unbreakable the CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion really is. Trent Acid is a two-time CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion. How fitting is it that he lost the belt originally in Japan, and he most recently won it in Japan. This is the first time that the CZW Juniors Championship has returned to the United States in over 1 year.
And you should be thanking Trent Acid. And one thing you forgot to mention, Johnny Cashmere, a four-time CZW Tag Team Champion, Gargiulo.
I'll talk about that day. I'll talk about that any day of the week. Johnny Cashmere, the most successful tag team wrestler here in CZW. He has held the CZW Tag Team Championship with more partners than anybody in the history of this company.
And need I say it again, the only American ever to bring back the Big Japan Junior title to America.
This is unfair. Why don't you just stop the match now?
John Zandig gave it to Ruckus. This is what he gave him.
What about the underlying tension between the Backseat Boys? Remember, John House, it was only months ago in which Johnny Cashmere was stalking Trent Acid, in which Trent Acid was stalking Johnny Cashmere.
See, there you go, Eric. You're trying to start something here, and you better hope Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid don't hear you.
Johnny Cashmere was never able to pin Trent Acid in the United States, but John House, on the most recent tour of Big Japan, Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid did wrestle each other in a singles match, and Cashmere, I believe, came out the victor.
With that big knee to Ruckus. Ruckus in big trouble with a bulldog by Cashmere.
Johnny Cashmere makes the cover. Now, if Cashmere pins Ruckus, then would he have to wrestle Acid? And if that happens, what will happen at that point? Will they wrestle each other? John House, I wonder who's better.
What's the matter with you? You consistently try to create problems with Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid.
I'm not trying to cause any problems, but let's face it, Johnny Cashmere was unable to pin Trent Acid over the last few months. Trent Acid embarrassed Cashmere, interfering and causing him to lose to people like Bar and the Talboy. You don't think Cashmere remembers that?
You know, I question the boss's mental state right now, Eric Gargiulo. It was him for months, and he said it himself that Trent Acid is the greatest junior heavyweight in the world today.
Well, thank you very much, John House. You're a hypocrite because I assume you're referring to Zandig as the boss. You just called him the boss. You're a hypocrite.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
said
about.
it.
Rewind the tape.
You make me sick.
Look at Cashmere's eyes. Look at Cashmere's eyes. Those eyes are not two eyes that are on a sane man. That man is insane. He has clinical problems.
Spit it out, Gargiulo. He's unbreakable.
He needs to be institutionalized.
It's unbreakable, Johnny Cashmere. To you, Eric Gargiulo.
And look at them just making a mockery out of Ruckus right now.
And they should. How dare Ruckus come out and say he's the greatest junior heavyweight champion in the world? How dare him?
Ruckus is always up for a fight, John House. Remember, it's a best of the best in which he subbed for a late Juventud Guerrera. Ruckus was never pinned during the best of the best, unlike Trent Acid. Of course, Ruckus, of course, stepped up to the challenge last month when Jay Briscoe needed a partner. Ruckus will never back down from a fight.
You know what, Eric? Look at that big hip toss, a double hip toss by the Backseat Boys on Ruckus into a sea of chairs.
And Trent Acid going nuts with the chairs on top of Ruckus. Trent and Johnny right now stalking Ruckus together. Johnny the first to get into the ring. You think Johnny's in the ring first to break the count? Trent behind him.
What are you talking about, Gargiulo? You know who that is right there, Eric?
That's Johnny Cash.
No, that's the Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion. You know who that is?
The CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Absolutely right, the superstar, Daddy.
John House, Zandig could not trust Trent Acid. The wife beater could not trust Johnny Cashmere. What makes Trent Acid and Johnny Cashmere think that they could trust each other? All it takes is one of them, just one of them, to not follow the plan, and everything will go awry.
Man, what's going on?
And Ruckus with the badass.
Eric, that move should be outlawed. That's illegal.
There is nothing illegal about that maneuver.
Oh, man, what's he doing now? Logan better speed up that 10 count.
Can you imagine if Ruckus was to win both belts in one shot? And you know what that's called?
It would be a catastrophe. That's what it would be called.
That was sweet.
You make me sick, Eric Gargiulo. You're a biased announcer.
I am by nothing, and I will repeat that until the day I die. And Ruckus has heard enough from Trent Acid, all the bragging, all the cocky, arrogant. Did you hear the interviews? The interviews that Trent Acid gave on Samurai TV. He made fun of Teo and Kasai, even throwing some jokes about Ruckus. Ruckus missed his razzle-dazzle. He likes to call this one the Parker.
Ow! Ruckus doesn't even deserve to be in the ring with the Backseat Boys.
And Johnny Cashmere misses the spear. Ruckus behind him. Ruckus with the razzle-dazzle.
Oh no! This isn't fair, Eric!
And Ruckus faring very well against the tag team champions of the world.
Oh!
Ruckus with the enziguri. Johnny Cashmere from behind it, a full Nelson, a super kick. Drives him down to the canvas. Johnny Cashmere putting them out to Ruckus. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like him one bit.
Ruckus don't look like the greatest junior heavyweight now, does he, Eric Gargiulo?
Who does Johnny Cashmere like?
He don't like you. He don't like John Zandig. And he don't like the fans either.
Johnny Cashmere now asking for a chair from the fans. Trent Acid choking. Ruckus, why don't you do something, Logan?
What are you talking about? He's doing his job. He put the 5 count on.
Doing his job poorly.
What else you expect from him?
I'd expect him to get a chair out of there, and Cashmere taking a seat. Trent Acid going in his pants. The full moonsault, John House. He's brought the full moonsault back with them from Japan. We haven't seen this one in over a year. The full moonsault.
And Eric, I've never seen you with a bigger smile on your face than I just did just a couple seconds ago.
Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid, a big smile on my face. I don't know, either you spilled some water or you're real happy right now down there.
What are you talking about, Eric Gargiulo? The Backseat Boys are in complete control of Ruckus.
And Ruckus and Johnny Cashmere with the spear. Cashmere at the Boston Crab.
That's the experience of Johnny Cashmere. Goes from the spear right into the Boston Crab and wasted no time in doing it.
And Ruckus right now with Trent Acid up. Has him in a Death Valley driver. And Cashmere's got the bat.
What bat? Wait a minute. What's Ruckus doing with the bat?
And Ruckus is the new Big Japan champion. Yakuza kick. Yakuza kick. Yakuza kick.
Eric, that was illegal. Ruckus used an illegal foreign object to pin Johnny Cashmere. Eric Gargiulo.
Trent Acid.
You saw it.
Trent Acid retains the junior championship, but Ruckus is the brand new Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world.
CZW Fake You TV, this is Primo Robbie Marino, and I managed to catch up with the new Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ruckus. Ruckus, let me be the first to congratulate you on your title win and ask what's next for the high flyer from the hood.
What's next? Well, what's next? This is great. This is the greatest feeling of my life, being the Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion. But just how sweet this is, isn't as sweet as it would be if I was the CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Trent Acid, you've been running from me, you've been ducking me, and every time I get my hands on you, you seem to get away. Well, that's no more. Once I get my hands on you, Trent, not only will I have a belt over this shoulder, but I have a CZW Junior Heavyweight title over this one.
This is Robbie Marino for CZW Fake You TV.
Blood, pride, survive. You're forsaken, your bones are breaking, yeah. Like the Nazi, like the tribes that come to battle on this night. The ring, the field, the war.
John House. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about this Cowboy and the Hurricane Kid, but say what you What is with this cowboy oiling up his body? And of course, John House, Divine Storm, and Brian XL just back from a recent tour of Puerto Rico. They are going all over the world spreading the good word of Divine Storm and Brian XL.
I hope not.
You know what, John House, Divine Storm, and Brian XL, they were blunt, they were blatant. When they arrived in this company, they were here for one thing, what they said, and that was the spot of those ex-employees, and now they have it.
Now the one thing that must be on their mind, Eric, as you alluded to earlier, why were they not invited into the tourney? They want those tag team titles just as much as every other tag team here in CZW.
And of course, Cowboy has a lot of fans here tonight. Cowboy with his duck under, you would have to think the experience factor weighs heavily in the favor of Divine Storm, and that's usually not the case.
They got the experience, Eric, the continuity, and the speed.
Cowboy, of course, with a total wall head scissor and a drop kick. Hurricane Kid with a springboard clothesline. Are you kidding me, Kid?
Out of nowhere, he is not the legal man in this match.
Attaboy, Kiddo. Double drop kick. And Chris Divine and Quiet Storm may have taken these two a little bit too lightly.
Why don't you mind your business, Gargiulo?
It's my business. I work here just like you. Brian XL with the suicide swanton bomb. I think that worked against Quiet Storm. Now picks him up by his throat. Buda Camarana up. Quiet Storm hangs on into a Boston Crab. Oh, it's a build. That is it, Eric.
That's it.
And Quiet Storm don't let the size fool you, John House. Here's one of the most lethal wrestlers here in Combat Zone Wrestling at Chris Divine, one of the most agile athletes for a man his size.
Divine Storm feel that it is their time in CZW. They should be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Absolutely, belly to back suplex by Chris Divine. It sends in the Hurricane Kid. Looks like he was going for a side slam, and he goes back to it again. Into a backbreaker, drives him right into the upper spine.
I like that move, Eric. He goes right into the cover, and referee Brian Logan right in position.
And Chris Divine and Quiet Storm putting on quite a show here tonight for the fans in Sewell, New Jersey. One would have to wonder what the ramifications would be if they were a part of that CZW Tag Team Tournament. Look at that breaker!
I mean, if the Briscoes wanted to be the goody two-shoes that they are, they would have pulled themselves out of the tournament and gave their spot to Divine Storm.
Divine Storm have just isolated, and look at that, the Dragon Screw Leg Whip by Quiet Storm. They have just isolated this Hurricane Kid, just picking him apart. Quiet Storm rolling him into a submission maneuver. Uh-oh. You know what happens here, John Howard.
They got him, and if the referee doesn't see it, it's perfectly legal.
And they are stretching him. They are stretching him, just like they were stretched in the dojos.
Oh! Big kick to the face by Brian XL. Drop kick to the face. It's over.
It's a Divine Storm and Brian XL, which are calling triple team. It's like a handicap match. Chris Divine runs in.
Brian XL didn't get involved into this match until the Hurricane Kid and the Cowboy involved him in this match.
All right, enough of this trio of world fun. The Quiet Storm right now positioning the Hurricane Kid.
He wants to punish the Hurricane Kid.
Possibly in for the kill. At this point, they're holding him up, crucifying him, and here for Brian XL.
Big springboard drop kick. That's gotta be it.
What's the spread, John Howe?
In this match, it's like anything goes.
Reverse knife edge chop followed in by a clothesline. Did not have a lot of power and velocity behind it. Hurricane Kamikaze knows. He's not able to nail it. Oh, cradle driver. The SCD. The Storm cradle driver.
That was enough.
And Brian XL with the exclamation point. And Chris Divine up top. Flying elbow drop.
That's gotta be it, Eric.
All right, enough
punishing them. They're punishing the Hurricane Kid. They're sending a message to all the other tag teams.
And we've seen that move done by others here in this company that are not allowed to work here anymore. And a diving headbutt.
Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Breakaway Tavern, Route 13 in Smyrna, Delaware. We present Cage of Death 3. Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Cham Soccer Arena in Sewell, New Jersey on October 13th with an 8 p.m. bell time. For all the latest news on these and other upcoming events, check out the CZW website at combatzonewrestling.com.
CZW Fake You TV, this is Robbie Marino, and I am backstage with Divine Storm and Brian XL. Guys, if you don't mind me asking, what's your problem?
What's our problem? You obviously don't have any idea, CZW, what our problem singly is. You have no idea what this man is capable of doing with his bare hands, what this man is capable of doing in the air, and you obviously don't know what I'm capable of doing with my mind.
CZW Fake You TV, this is Robbie Marino, and I'm here with Sick Nick Mondo, who has something on his mind that he wants to say.
You know, eventually I gotta ask myself, why do I keep doing these terrible things to my body? I work out, I train, I try to eat right, and for what? Just so I can come here and destroy my body? You want to see what your back looks like after you've been dragged through broken glass? You think I can go to the beach without people looking at me and saying, what's this guy, some kind of masochistic freak? You want to see what your elbow looks like after it's been shattered on a ladder? I can't even drive my car without leaning on the side. Well, if you want to see what you have to look like to be the CZW Iron Man champion, look at me. Tonight, the culmination of everything I've been through is gonna pay off. Tonight, I get my belt back. I don't care if I have to kill myself in that ring. I am gonna win my belt back tonight. I guarantee it.
To bring respect to the Iron Man title. That's not reckless, dude.
I know that you guys, once you heard that music, you expected the rest of the season to come out here.
Well, last time I saw Nick Burke, he wasn't that reckless, nor is he that youthful.
It's too busy right now. Mercy is back in green. At 12:30 this afternoon, people will be up and say, brother, let's go make that match. We put the head in our eye, and his herniated disc will not allow him to wrestle tonight. And so, right now, I am taking the liberty to involve myself in this most hardcore match tonight. Because I am softcore Nick Burke. And if there's anyone that can breathe in hardcore, it's me. And in doing this, once I capture that Iron Man title tonight, no longer will you be able to block the Iron Man title. What? You will call it the brand new World Softcore Championship title.
You gotta be kidding me, Nick Burke. Does Nick Burke realize what he has got himself into? I have no idea. He must have lost his mind because Sick Nick Mondo will kill Nick Burke. Nick Burke is jumping into an alligator pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
celebrities with Mark Briscoe breaking that kid's arm. He broke his arm. He broke the arm of the youngster who defeated you, Nick Gage. You weren't the man with Mark Briscoe. Hit you 1, 2, 3, and 9 in a World Tag Team title match.
And the last time we were here, Nick Gage defeated Sick Nick Mondo for the Iron Man title. But you know just as well as I do, there is no love lost between Nick Burke and Nick Gage. We're at CZW's Cage to the end. Almost ended the career of Nick Burke when he bombed him off the balcony.
Why don't you welcome your buddy back to the table?
The boss, welcome, boss. One of the few good guys left in this company.
You better believe it.
You want to go kiss a little bit more ass, huh? You want to go tell him how good he looks tonight? There's a couple of us left car in the watching window.
He's a good watcher.
The boss is on a roll. He's firing people, Eric. You better watch what you say to him.
Now, Lobo, what is going on here? Nick Burke comes out and pulls a swerve. You obviously are in the corner pulling for Nick Gage. How does Nick Gage prepare for a man that he had no idea was going to wrestle tonight?
I don't think it's going to be much of a problem for Nick Gage. When you've been through as much as this kid has, I don't think he's going to have a problem with himself for Nick Burke.
Yeah, maybe he can break his younger brother's arm, just like he did to Jay Briscoe, to get a little advantage.
What happened? What was that?
Eric Gargiulo, Nick Gage is a madman.
You better watch about throwing those accusations out there. I was sitting in the back. I saw him fall. He was ashamed. I saw him walk out to the ring for his match. He tripped, and as I understand it, he hurt his arm on the way down.
And I saw the same exact thing. The poor boy tripped. He broke his arm on the way out. Nick Gage, what are you talking about, Eric Gargiulo?
Yeah, and I saw that sicko nail him with a lead pipe. But back to the match. And Nick Gage and Nick Mondo right now. What is Nick Burke's strategy in there? Look at him. He doesn't want to get in there with those two psychopaths.
Come on.
Go ahead, John House.
Would you imagine what would happen if Nick Burke of the Softcore Connection was to win the Iron Man title?
Now, Lobo, of course, when you were an Iron Man champion, you had a similar encounter with John Dahmer in Delaware when he tried to wrest the Iron Man title from you, and you actually had a wrestling match with him and defeated him. How do you go from being volatile to being a technical wrestler in one night?
When you're a true champion, you can do whatever it takes to be. Just like Nick Gage. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, suplex! He almost broke the neck of Nick Mondo.
Continue this match with a broken neck.
There goes your big deals, Eric, flat on the mat.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to fire Nick Mondo if he wins the match? You're going to fire Burke? You're going to fire Hard Time?
Let's see how the night goes.
And Nick Gage holds him up. I was assuming that he was going to drop all on his head as part of that vicious brainbuster. Look at the dude out there. Like he just did something, breaking a sweat. His investment. And Nick Burke, of course, slides in there. Nick Burke, who has a strategy that is coming through right now to seize his moment. And look at him putting the mouth to Nick Gage.
You better worry about putting the boots to him and not the mouth. So look at him. There he goes. There he goes. What an Iron Man champion he would make.
Nick Burke wants nothing more than to become the CZW Iron Man champion. In his mind, he wants to bring respect to that belt, Eric.
Yeah. How you like your teddy bear, Lobo, huh? How'd you like your boards earlier, screwing things up again for you? I bet that was pretty funny.
I didn't think that was very funny at all.
You're asking for it, Eric.
And Nick Mondo right now all over Nick Gage. And again, Nick Burke is just picking his moments. This is a tables and ladders match. And unlike anywhere else in which you need one or the other to win the match, they are just used. They are available for the wrestlers to use at their disposal. Of course, Lobo, you won your Iron Man title match at Crushing the Competition, being chokeslammed as you were grabbing that belt in a similar match to a flaming barbed wire table. Now the winners of the tournament, BD, will wrestle Gage and Hatred. What's that all about? I thought we were getting a tag team title shot being thrown away here, the winners.
Well, it would have been nice if it worked out that way. But unfortunately, Zandig and Justice Pain in the ass messed up the plans royally over in Japan. Two big Japan wrestlers are walking around for CZW titles right now because those two jackasses. So I had to take things upon myself once again. Look out.
And Nick Mondo, the suicide dive. And remember, fans out there, the last time that Nick Gage and Nick Burke were in the ring together, it was last year, in which Nick Gage dropped Nick Burke on his head right after the concession stands. And at that time, Mondo looks frustrated at this point with his inability to defeat the Iron Man champion, Nick Gage.
You know who's going to win tonight?
Who?
Nick!
That's very astute.
He's a funny guy, isn't he?
Keep him around. He's the best in the business.
Oh, is that why? I thought you were looking for a replacement.
Maybe for you.
Somebody get that
I got friends in high places around here.
And he's the boss, Eric. He supersedes all your friends in all those high places.
I'll keep my mouth shut about the boss.
Elbow!
This is why these letters are out here, so they can use it. Come on, Nicky, come on.
A roaring elbow, a miss, or a total wall head scissor. Remember that ladder is placed in between the ropes right now. That could be used as a slingshot. Again, going for another total wall head scissor.
Face first into the ladder.
But Nick Gage used his head. He used the brains. He knows what it takes to be an Iron Man champion.
You want to talk about using your head? Look at Soft with Nick Burke on the outside of the ring. He hasn't been in this match too much, Eric. He's going to take the opportunity while Nick Gage and Nick Mondo are down on the mat.
I hope somebody charges him the price of a ticket to sit in the front row because he's acting like a damn fan as part of this match. Which Stewie ain't doing out there, chair.
Nick Mondo could go back in time 5 minutes ago. If he would have brought that platter into the ring, I don't think so.
You think if Jay Briscoe could have gone back in time, he would have looked at the back, see what was going on with his brother when he was assaulted. You know, Nick Gage should be arrested for assault and battery for he did that kid.
What are you talking about anyway?
Please, if you saw something, let me know. I'll take care of it. I'm the boss here.
Show us the video footage, Gargiulo.
He was walking out, he tripped. I'm gonna talk to the owners of this building because it's not safe for my wrestlers to be walking down here with wires sticking out, with the rug sticking up. It's not fair to them.
That's right.
And someone got hurt tonight because of it.
Yeah, his beef isn't with the boss. His beef is with James Arena.
Go ahead, I'll say it for you. Because Zandig never mind. Zandig didn't care. Zandig let his wrestlers come out here and wrestle these type of conditions. Is that what this is all about?
I'm sitting at home with my knee.
Did you ever go into the bathroom with Champs Arena?
Why don't you just take a look at my leg and you can draw your own conclusions.
It was a freak accident. Everybody here in CZW are very sorry for your injury, Lobo, but you know what? Life goes on. And tonight, it looks like Nick Gage is in the middle of getting an assault driver right now. He is in position for that assault driver. And Nick Mondo looks like he's up in the first round.
Oh, no way!
Look at the look.
That was illegal, Eric! That was an illegal move!
Look at the look of your prime position, Lobo. Did you see him get assault driver through a ladder?
Gage is too tough. That's not going to finish Nick Gage.
And Nick Burke now going in there for the cover. Nick Burke right now has yet to seriously get involved in this match, and at this point in time, he seems to be more of a nuisance, more of a pest, getting in the head of the champion and challenger.
And do you blame him, Gargiulo? Would you want to be in this match very much? I don't think so.
Nick Mondo is a good wrestler. I'll have to give him that. But come on, he's no Nate Hatred. He's no Nick Gage. He's no Lobo.
He's definitely no Lobo.
Nick Mondo right now on the chair to the back of Nick Gage. A right hand.
But right now, Nick Gage must be feeling that Iron Man title slip out of his grasp because right now, Nick Burke and Nick Mondo are double teaming the Iron Man champion.
Look at Nick Burke running. How can you be a man and face the other wrestlers in this locker room and you're simply running away from your opponents?
Nick Burke is smarter than Nick Mondo, because if Nick Mondo had been running around, he wouldn't have just taken and spilled into the chairs right there.
Look at Nick Burke taking his opportunity, a roundhouse kick once again to a master of roundhouse kicks. What would the ramifications be if Nick Burke was to win that Iron Man title and turn it into a soft core belt?
There you go, Nicky. Take it to him. Take it to him. Show him what hardcore is all about, brother.
And Eric, you know just as well as I do, when you think Iron Man title, the name Nick Gage has to come to mind. He's had that belt more times than any other superstar in CZW history.
I'll tell you whose name doesn't come to mind, and that's Nick Burke. And right now, he has Nick Gage, a back driver, a back driver, a back driver from the table. Nick Burke
There's only a couple of good guys left in this. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You know what I think? I think you're an idiot. You make me sick.
I think he's one of the only two people out here making any kind of sense tonight. I think maybe you should see the EMTs in the back because, I don't know, did you take a bump on the head tonight?
You've seen the signs in this building? You know what, Alex? You better be very careful. You could be in the next Iron Man match with Nick Gage. Oh! That's it! That is it! Nick Gage just gave Nick Mondo his last right.
The party's over.
You act surprised, Alex. Nick Gage right now going on pure adrenaline, pure fumes, going on instinct right now. Nick Gage doing whatever it takes to survive.
He is a survivor. He is the Iron Man champion, the toughest title in the universe to hold. And look at this.
Oh! And he just broke the spine of Nick Burke in half. That's going to be tingling the entire body from the head to the toes of Nick Burke.
Much as Nick Burke can use.
You're going to throw him some money like you threw last month? You're right here throwing money around. The boss doesn't need the money of the fans. Half that money was probably fake anyway.
How you doing, son? How you doing, softcore? Huh?
Make me sick. They're right at our table at this point in time. You should be disqualified for interference. And the Iron Man champion is in total control of this match. Mondo is laid out in the middle of the ring.
Look at him on all fours. He looks like a little...
Look at him, Lobo! Give him a slap! Give him a nice slap!
Lobo off his feet with a slap. That's just not right. That's just not right. And Nick Burke is out.
Nick Burke ran right into my hand.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing what's going on. It's like this building's haunted tonight. People are tripping. People are running into hands. He's covering. Somebody get in there with a 3 count. What's the matter, Lobo? Something get in your pants? Getting the runs tonight?
That's not on contact. Is that legal?
He places the chair. A double stomp. Nick Burke's getting hardcore. He's back to his roots. The roots that brought him the World Heavyweight Championship. He is lacerated with several parts of his body from going through that table. It was a smart move by Nick Burke not to interject himself into this match earlier on. Let the other two opponents beat the hell out of each other and seize the opportunity and try to steal the CZW Iron Man title. You know, you two should be lawyers. They're alive, the other swears to it. Nick Mondo right now stalking Nick Gage like wounded prey. And Nick Burke and Nick Mondo look as if they're working together. He is taping up to the table. And the dude has to do. The dude's in the ring. The dude's not scared of Nick Mondo. Remember, the dude and Nick Burke were once partners and part of that softcore connection.
He can't put his hands on a manager. He can't do it.
Yes, that's about the last we're going to see of the dude. Nick Mondo should be fined for putting his hands on Billy Donovan.
I'll have a talk with Nick Mondo later.
Nick Burke placing his former partner in the softcore connection on top of his money man, Mr. Moneybags, Nick Gage. One more time, we said it once, I'll say it again. You live by the high-risk maneuvers, you die by the high-risk maneuvers, and a suicide. Nick Mondo. Wait a minute, Nick Burke can steal this title. Tumbleweed. It's hard to keep up with the action here. Lobo has left the announce table. What do you mean he's right here? He left. Shades of Randy Savage and Ricky Morton of 83. You Iron Man champion. All Nick Burke has to do is cover Nick Gage, and we have a new champion. What happened? I couldn't see what happened here from our vantage point. It looked like he may have put Nick Mondo on top of Nick Gage. I can't believe this. What do you think, Lobo? We're going to do champ. You should be outraged, Derek. I got blood on my nose. That's why I'm outraged. Congratulations to Nick Mondo as part of the big deal. Congratulations. You make me sick, and I'm sure that you make the boss sick.
The boss seems speechless. I got your tongue there, boss.
I haven't landed myself in here because what that piece of fun did the other day just about a year ago.
Remember, we talked about it.
He changed me, I don't like it. So I'm changing it, and he ain't gonna like it. They ain't gonna have that golf. God allowed me to do it. You're better off with the song for the song for shoulders.
It was all about revenge from 1 year ago when Punk Rock over on Lobo, and the same thing that happened in Game Time is going to happen when Mark Briscoe returns to CZW. He'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the future of hardcore.
Did you hear that? The winner and still CZW Iron Man champion, Nick Gage. Whether you like it or not, Eric. Shut up.
Next Saturday, Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Breakaway Tavern, Route 13 in Smyrna, Delaware. We present Cage of Death 3. Combat Zone Wrestling returns to Cham Soccer Arena in Sewell, New Jersey on October 13th with an 8 p.m. bell time. For all the latest news on these and other upcoming events, check out the CZW website at combatzonewrestling.com.
CZW Fake You TV, this is Robbie Marino, and I am backstage with the now former Iron Man champion, Hardcore Nick Gage, and his manager, Discount Dewey Donovan. Now, Nick, you were caught a little off guard, I'll give you that. You were not expecting to wrestle Nick Burke tonight. But what are your feelings now after losing the Iron Man strap?
Well, first off, I didn't lose that match. Didn't you hear the ring announcer announce the winner of the match? Did you? Who won the match? I did. Nick Gage, the man, the future of hardcore. Now coming to you, Burke. Didn't I already whoop your ass by throwing you off the Sewell roof through a table? Didn't I pin you in the ring? Isn't that enough? Now, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm not out there to get the victory. I'm not out there to get the win. I'm not out there to make myself look good. I'm out there to hurt you, make you bleed, make you go through tables, barbed wire, whatever it takes. And you, Briscoe brothers, wham, I nailed him. Nice job, wasn't it, dude? Tell them about the Briscoes.
Jay Briscoe, don't think for a second that I've forgotten about you. Nobody walks out on the do. You think what happened to Mark with his broken arm was bad? You just wait to see what happens to you when Nate Hatred returns from Japan. All your asses are mine.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and what a program we saw this week. 2 title changes. Ruckus, the brand new Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion, and of course, Nick Mondo, not Nick Gage, the brand new Iron Man Champion.
What are you talking about, Eric Gargiulo?
What are you talking about?
You
What am I
made me
talking
sick.
about? Lobo goes out there, he's reversing decisions, he's firing referees. This has to stop. It has to come to an end. Nick Mondo is the Iron Man champion, and you know it.
What are you talking about? The boss Lobo made a decision. His decision is final. Nick Gage is the Iron Man champion.
We'll see if his decision sticks, because next week on Fake You TV, the boss returns from Japan. Zandig, along with his tag team partner Nick Mondo, against the Hate Club. Nate Hatred and Nick Gage. It's Big Deals versus Hate Club for the first time in about 4 or 5 months here on Fake You TV.
What are you talking about when the boss gets back from Japan? The boss never
What,
left.
do I need an interpreter for you? What are you talking
never
about?
left. Lobo is here. He may have just signed the match that is going to end John Zandig when him and his Nick Mondo want to take on the most dominating tag team in the history of CZW. Future of hardcore Nick Gage and Nate Hatred. It's over for John Zandig.
One thing is for sure, all hell is going to break loose next week on Fake You TV.